Hi, loves. It's me, your girl Ziggy, and welcome back to the Ziggy Zone. This has been a rough week for basketball players who are dating singers, and it's only Wednesday. So, we first heard about earlier this week that Kyrie Irving of the Cleveland Cavaliers was I guess, the side piece or the rebound dude to some singer named Kehlani or something like that. She apparently had a relationship with another entertainer. But I do want to pause for a moment because I believe that the young woman, I guess, was really upset about everything that was being said about her. And we should definitely not be shaming a young woman for living her life. But apparently, she wanted to end her life. So definitely prayers for her in her attempted, at her suicide attempt. But moving on, not to dismiss that, but everything that I saw was dragging Kyrie through the mud. All the memes and jokes, and I was surprised that he was even dating anyone else because he has a baby and a baby mama. So if you've been able to see what's going on social media, there's jokes about obviously he's the side piece and LeBron wants to leave him too. So that's how we started this week. And then, and this story is actually old. I heard about this last week or the week before about D'Angelo Russell for the Lakers, LA Lakers, recording Nick Young, Swaggy P. Does anyone know why he calls himself Swaggy P? Because his name is Nick Young, and there's no P's there. Should he be Swaggy Nick or something? Anyway, I digress not. So anyway, D'Angelo Russell was apparently recording his conversations with Swaggy P about how Swaggy P was cheating on Iggy Azalea. And yeah, I'm not really sure about that. I feel like that's guy code. I'm not a guy, but I feel if your homeboy, if your teammate, that's a level of trust that, I think teammates should have in the locker room. They spend a lot of time together during the regular season or during the season. And so I'm did, D'Angelo Russell have this moral dilemma? Oh no, this terrible, awful Swaggy P shouldn't be cheating on his fiance? Or does Russell want Iggy Azalea for himself? What could motivate someone to want to record a conversation he's having with his teammates? Either some sort of moral dilemma, or he's trying to sneak in there and get Iggy for himself. I don't know. Only, D'Angelo knows his reasons for that. But it will definitely make for a terrible locker room situation, because I can't imagine any locker room in the NBA trusting D'Angelo Russell. That's really snake-like, especially because he was recording him without Nick's permission. And yeah, so this could potentially be a career killer for, D'Angelo Russell. I understand that he's in the Lakers and that he, perhaps he idolizes Kobe, but let's face it, Kobe wasn't snitching until he was Kobe Bryant and had already won a couple rings. So it's you can't come to LA playing with Kobe thinking you can do what Kobe does. And Kobe's situation was a little bit different because he was on trial for rape, which, not saying Kobe should have been singing. However, the circumstances were just a bit different. So yeah, D'Angelo Russell that situation is very sticky. And then, so that's the first point, right? And then the second point, I'm thinking this whole LA Lakers, D'Angelo Russell and Swaggy P thing. I was okay, well, one, no one's checking for Iggy Azalea, so who really cares? I don't. And I know many people out there, y'all don't either, so who cares if Swaggy P is cheating on her? Of course basketball players cheat. Swaggy P looks like he would be cheating. Show of hands, who's surprised that Swaggy P was cheating on Iggy Azalea? Really, show of hands. I want to see that. No one. No one's surprised. No one. Then I was okay. But no one's checking for Swaggy P either. Okay, I get it. Swaggy P, the name sounds cool. He's a handsome young man, but the Lakers are doing horrible right now. And honestly, like, I don't even see him play that often. So I'm like, I guess. I mean, he's in LA, the bright lights. It's a large market. But yeah, I'm so not here for this. I'm so not. And then it was reported that the coach Byron Scott was like, "Oh, this is an internal issue that we're handling." And I'm like, "Yeah, I bet he probably let the players, beat up on D'Angelo Russell for like 5 minutes in a closet or something. That's for your internal matters, handling that." And then so then I start to think, right? So I'm like, wow, this has been really a rough week, like I said, for basketball players who are dating singers. So I'm like, wow, who was a basketball player, is a basketball player that, dated, successfully married an artist? And I was like, oh yeah, Grant Hill and Tamia, I guess they're like the most successful of our generation basketball player and singer relationship. And they've been married for like 16 years, almost 17 years. So I was like, good for them. And then Monica and Shannon Brown, they're definitely appear to be going strong as well. And they've been married for about 6 years or 5-6 years. So I'm thinking, I wonder what those two couples are doing that, the Kyrie didn't do in his, or the Swaggy P. Well, Swaggy P cheated. At the end of the day, your relationships should be kept to yourself. However, y'all make it too easy for the world to come together and talk about the ridiculousness. I want to talk about some good old basketball in the coming up of the playoffs. We should be talking about the Warriors potentially breaking the record of the night of the Bulls. But no, I gotta sit here and talk to y'all about Kyrie being cheated on and Swaggy P, D'Angelo Russell snitching on Swaggy P for cheating. Don't cheat. Just be single. That's my message to you. Mwah, love you. Bye.